Philanthropy is an ancient Greek word which means loving humanity. There are all sorts of ways to do that. Giving your time, your hard work, giving your money. Here's our Power Player of the Week.
You can't take it with you, so I think there's a big value in giving away the money while you can and while you're alive.
David Rubenstein is one of Washington's biggest businessmen, but he may be better known for giving his money away. Almost everywhere you turn in the nation's capital, there is one of his projects. When the Washington Monument was damaged by an earthquake, Rubenstein agreed to split the $15 million repair with the government. He bought a copy of the Magna Carta, the 800-year-old English Bill of Rights, for $21 million.
I was fortunate enough to be able to get it and to put it on permanent loan here.
And this week presided over its installation in the National Archives.
I'm very fortunate to be in a country where people like me can rise up to have these kind of good fortune, this good type of good fortune happen to me. And I really want to give back to Washington as well, because this is where so many good things have happened to me.
Rubenstein grew up in Baltimore, the son of a postal clerk who never made more than $8,000 a year. After getting a scholarship to Duke, he worked in Jimmy Carter's White House. And 25 years ago, he co-founded the Carlyle Group, now one of the country's biggest private equity firms.
It was an advantaged upbringing. I needed to apply myself, and that was a great advantage.
Rubenstein's job is to raise the billions of dollars the company invests. How many days a year do you travel?
I'm on a plane about 260 days a year. It's a lot of travel. I enjoy it, or I wouldn't be doing it.
He has a big vacation home on Nantucket. Out front, there's a rock with an inscription.
The inscription says, "On the whole, I'd rather be working," and that probably will be on my tombstone.
According to recent estimates, that work has made him a personal fortune of more than $2 billion. Which gives you more pleasure, making money or giving it away?
Well, of course, giving away is greater pleasure. Making money is an intellectual challenge. It's fun. It's been a large part of my life. But giving away money is much more complicated as well.
What he means is he wants his money to have an impact. He's given millions for student scholarships, $4.5 million for the pandas at the National Zoo, $10 million to the Kennedy Center, where he is chairman. Any idea how much money you've given over the years?
I do know, I do have good accountants, but it's probably not something I'm going to announce on television.
Over or under $100 million?
You can assume it would probably be over that.
But it's just a start. Rubenstein has made the same pledge as Warren Buffett and Bill Gates to give away more than half of his wealth.
If I live a normal lifespan, I'll have the opportunity to give away money for maybe another 20 years or so. So you never know if there's a heaven or not. Most people believe there is, but I believe that if you give away money, you might have a better chance of getting to heaven, and, you know, why take a chance?
Not surprisingly, Rubenstein doesn't think much of the attacks on Mitt Romney's career in private equity. Carlyle has investments in more than 200 companies that employ more than 600,000 people. Now, this program